What's good, everybody? It's Dion Smo, and we're about to have some real talk right now. Um, I got a lot of people who call my expression of the martial art rub smo, you know, rub smo or some rub smo do or something like that. And the reason people call it that is because in my expression of the martial arts, which is Smo's modern kun arts, I believe that at least once a day, if you don't have a sexual companionship, I think it's part of the martial arts and just healthy for the mind in the meditative state. Mind you, if you don't have a girlfriend to give you a blowjob or a hand job, to, you know, rub one out, release, release the stress, self pleasure. You know who I learned this from when I studied at FMK? See, my former Sifu Freddie Lee. You know, because as a martial artist, we should be stress free. When you enter a dojo or a kun, you should be stress free of all stresses, and you should be focused solely on your martial arts. And you can't do that if you're stressed out. So that's why me, Freddie Lee, if you don't have a girlfriend, or if you do have a girlfriend, she's at work before martial arts class, go and have some self pleasure. And some people say, "Oh, that's gay." That's no, it's not gay. Listen, do you know that the Shaolin monks who had to go in the mountains for 30 days and just be focused, completely focused on their expression, you know, on their training, they weren't allowed to bring their wives or no one, their girlfriends, nobody. Did you know, and not a lot of people know this, do you know what the Shaolin monks did while they were in the mountains? They masturbated. And they did that as a stress reliever to focus more on their training, so they're less stressed while they. So it's an expression in a culture way of life that's part of the martial arts. I learned that from Freddie, and I did my research too. As long as you're not doing it in public, in front of anyone, self pleasure is part of the martial arts. You know, and I think it's healthy, and it's just Now this only applies if you don't have a companionship or partner, but that's why I added this, to my students and people, and I encourage anyone who trains in my expression of the martial arts, which is most modern arts, to rub one out before they come to class or to training. And when I break up with my girlfriend or I'm single again, that's what I'm gonna do. But see, that's just me. But anyway, that's just spreading light on that. One of my philosophia of supposed modern arts, and spread some clarity and light. Most modern goon arts.